I wanna hear you say that you only want me. That you only want me. Some kind of magic, you came into my life, and with that bedhead, you give me falling twice. Yeah, you're an angel and always on my mind. I wanna love you like I do,
but I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a whole house reset. Actually, I'm going to call it a whole trailer reset because this is our 400 square foot trailer that we stay in every summer. But it's bittersweet because it's coming to an end, so we're actually going to be packing up the trailer in this video. And it's bittersweet because I'm so ready for back to school. I'm ready for like routine and organization. I love all the back to school stuff, and I'm excited to share some of that content with you guys because I got some fun things planned, some fun back to school food ideas, snack ideas, but also bittersweet because this has been such a good summer. I've really enjoyed this summer more, and I think it's because my youngest is not a little baby anymore, and so we were able to like skip the naps and do fun stuff. So really bittersweet, but I'm excited to like get back into routine. So today we actually are going to declutter some parts of this trailer because it just got a little wild over the last 6 weeks. We brought a lot of stuff from the house, and I should learn my lesson every year, but every year I'm like, I'm not going to bring the whole house with me to the trailer, and then I end up bringing the whole house with me to the trailer. So these are some of our favorite little books I thought I would show you guys that we keep at the trailer. I don't bring these home, these just stay here. The kids can take these nature ones outside and find things and see what bugs they're finding. And these are actually books from The Good and the Beautiful. The Good and the Beautiful is that homeschool program. We used to homeschool back in the day. We don't homeschool anymore, but I still love all of the Good and Beautiful books and content. And you can buy that even if you're not homeschooling. Like, you don't need to be homeschooling to look at their website. They got some great stuff. So I'm going to go through these activity books. Pretty much most of them were just fully done, but we were keeping them anyway, which is why we are decluttering right now. So I hope that this video motivates you guys. That's what I'm here for, to get you up, get you motivated, and get you cleaning your house. So let's get going.
different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh.
I've seen that a lot of people have already gone back to school. Let me know in the comments down below, are you guys back to school yet, or when do you go back? I think Texas has kind of gone back already, if I'm not mistaken. I know Arizona went back like 2 weeks ago. We only go back the first week of September. So we still have 2 weeks at home, which I actually really need. I can't imagine going back to school right now because I still have to finish all of my back to school shopping, which I'm going to be sharing in my next video. And I still have to like wrap my head around, we are going back to school. We need to have like meal ideas, lunch ideas, and all of that. So I'm excited for all of that. But when do you guys go back? Are you already back? Are you a school family or a homeschool family? Like I said, we are a school family. We used to homeschool, but in the season, school is for us. So there's so many perks and so many pros to both options.
All I know is this is where my heart is.
So something that's really important to me when we leave the trailer at the end of every summer is leaving it really clean for the next year. I just can't imagine leaving this place a mess or leaving dirt. So I do a really deep clean on the trailer before we leave. That means decluttering, organizing, which we've been tackling the last few weeks, and then cleaning every room. So you'll see me do that throughout this video. We do a deep clean on the kitchen, which felt really good, and I did not realize there was that much dust hiding behind some of the appliances. But this is why we do a deep clean before we leave. That way when we come back in the spring to open everything up, it's not that bad to open up and it doesn't take us that long. The only area that takes us a long time to tackle when we come back in the springtime is the outside. the deck, the birds come and they make their nests and stuff. So if you guys have any ideas or tips on how to keep the birds away from our deck area in the winter, because this past spring when we came back from being away for the winter, there was massive nests on our deck. I don't know what bird it was, but it was big and it was an absolute mess. There was bird poop everywhere. So that's one thing I need to try and take care of. I don't know if we put like owls or scarecrows or something, if that would help. So if you have any ideas or tips, let me know.
Come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the outside for day one. I'm gonna organize the shoes here and then we're gonna clean the table area. We love this picnic table outside. I don't know how it would function having 4 kids and having some fancy setup out here. I love that the kids can come out here, they can eat their food, we can do our summer barbecues, and I'm not worried about anything breaking or the table getting dirty or any fancy chairs getting dirty. We keep it really, really simple here when we're at the trailer. That's my biggest piece of advice for moms through the summer months, is to keep things simple and not overcomplicate. Once we start overcomplicating and trying to make things fancy or perfect or Pinterest, that's when we get stressed and then the kids feel that stress too. So this picnic table just keeps things simple for us. So we're gonna go ahead. We're also packing away some birthday decorations that I showed you in my last video. So we're gonna clean up that. There's a happy birthday sign and some things hanging from the roof still, which I'm very surprised stayed up this long. That double-sided tape sure is fantastic. So we're gonna keep that, pack it away, and move on to sweeping.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Moving on to day 2, you guys know my videos take me all week to film, and I really want to put that across in my videos. I never want you guys to think that I do all of this in one day. I am literally filming little bits every day of the week to put this video together every Saturday. So it's realistic. I'm a mom of 4. I don't have an all-day ability to clean. So I like to pick room by room each day. So today we are tackling the kitchen and we are going to do a really good deep clean on it. Trust me, you'll see in a little bit, it needed it. I did not realize that the counters were this dusty behind the coffee machine, and anyway, this is why we deep clean, right? To get things looking better. Now that I've cleaned off the toaster and just shaken out some of those breadcrumbs, we're gonna go ahead and use our microfiber cloth. You have to have microfiber cloths in your house. We're gonna use these to wipe off the counters and the toaster, and just to get any greasy fingerprints, any crumbs from making toast and bagels, and just clean things up a little bit. I used to always think that I needed cleaning products to clean my house, and yes, you need cleaning products. I'm not saying that you don't need them. They are very much needed for multiple different things, but sometimes a wet rag, a wet microfiber cloth with some water can do absolute wonders. Don't think you always need cleaning products to clean. Sometimes we're just trying to use a wet microfiber cloth to get rid of crumbs, dust, finger marks, things like that. A wet rag and then use a dry towel after can do wonders. Sometimes it can clean a window better than Windex because you're not smearing around the dirt. You're actually collecting the dirt and picking it up with your rag. area back here that was a little sneaky and was hiding dust from me without me even realizing it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with some dust, but I had not moved the kettle and the coffee maker in weeks, and there was so much dust hiding back here. So it feels really good getting this deep cleaned, and now I know when we come back to the trailer in the spring that this kitchen has been taken care of. The dust that I'm talking about, for me, I'm just shocked that that was even there because I did not realize it, but it feels really good to have that all cleaned. We're going to do another wipe and then we're going to start putting everything back.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call.
One thing I really wanted to do this summer, and I didn't really get a chance to do it, is I wanted to bring more of a nautical, beachy theme into our trailer. More of like a lake theme, I guess I should say, because we're in Canada, we've got so many lakes around us. So I went to the Dollarama, which I guess is like the Dollar Tree here in Canada. The Dollarama had a bunch of beautiful like blue beachy things. So I got that kitchen towel in the kitchen. I got a new soap holder and some shelves for the bathroom and some hangers for the bedroom. There's just a few things I brought into the trailer this year, and we're just going to do it year by year. I really wanted to paint the bathroom, but I just didn't get a chance to do it this year. Having the kids with me, it's kind of harder to do projects like that. So we're just going to do it slow and little by little each year. But I do like the little things that I added around the trailer. I know they're small and they don't make a huge difference, but to me at least, I know that I'm starting to bring that, you know, that lake, beach, nautical theme into the trailer.
It's mad, 'cause it's mad, it's all mad, it's mad out there. 'Cause it's black, yeah, it's black, oh, the water's black. 'Cause it's black, it's all black, black water.
So these hangers are from the Dollarama. They are really small, so I would say they're more the kids hangers, but I am going to grab a few more just to fill the kids area, and then I'll have to probably go on Amazon and find larger ones. But I like that when you open the cupboard you see like the blue hangers. It's like a small little detail that most people won't even notice, but I know it's there.
Yes, black, oh, the water's black. 'Cause it's black, it's all black.
These baskets were probably one of my favorite finds from the Dollarama. I love putting baskets for kids' toys because you don't have to worry too much about organization. They're just kind of like the dump and go. Toss the toys in when you're trying to do a quick cleanup, and they look really cute from the outside. So I'm going to try and find a few more of these to put in the kids' room. We are going to be redoing their bunk room eventually, but right now I just wanted to have little areas that are redone and I can put organization into, and it still look good from the outside. Showing you guys a little bit of what we did for dinner here tonight. So I'm going to put in this rice. This is the Dainty long grain and brown rice. I love this brand. I don't know if it's sold in the States. Let me know if it is. I know that it's a Canadian brand, so I'm not sure if you guys can get it in the States, but I love buying it up here in Canada, and I always make my rice with chicken broth. If I don't have chicken broth, I will use beef broth, but I like to cook it with broth because then at least I know the kids are getting a little bit more nutrition if they choose to only eat rice, because my little guy, he's getting better, but he sometimes will just eat rice. So if I know it's got some extra stuff in and not just water, I'm more okay with him doing that. So this is my Black & Decker rice cooker. I love it. It's linked in my Amazon. It's one of my favorite kitchen appliances. We're also doing these chicken thighs. These are boneless chicken thighs, and I'm going to toss them with some olive oil, some garlic powder, some salt, and some pepper. These turned out so good. Like, I just love any meat on the barbecue. Keep it simple. That's all I'm going to say when it comes to barbecue. Sometimes we want to overcomplicate things. If you have onion and garlic, salt and pepper, those are like your best seasonings ever. So we're going to toss this around. I'm going to put the Ziploc in the fridge, and then we're going to move on to our peas. So we ended up having the chicken, rice, peas, and gravy. Super simple dinner. My kids loved it. I loved it. I didn't actually show the end result, but trust me when I tell you it was really good.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun.
And this is our last day at the trailer. This was actually really early in the morning. I woke up at 5. I wanted to get a head start from everyone, so I did a bunch of things before everyone even woke up. I find that the most productive time for me is really early in the morning. I get so much done before everyone wakes up. It's not always possible for me to wake up at 5. I either need a really big cup of coffee or I have to go to bed at a good time the night before. But this morning I knew I had to just get up and get it done because we had so much ahead of us to do that day. So I went ahead and started with the bathroom. I packed away as much as I could, and then I gave it a quick clean. I'd already done a deep clean with it that week, even though I hadn't filmed it. So we're going to move on to the kitchen now. We're just getting rid of garbage, and then we're going to clean up. Remember, it does not need a big deep clean because we've already done that, which is why I like to start cleaning days leading up to when we actually have to pack up, because then I know I don't have to worry about it. Grabbing all the towels and bathing suits off the deck. This is kind of our wash line in the summertime. We just have things draped everywhere. The sunrise this morning was so beautiful. Like a good cup of coffee and a good sunrise, and Jesus is all you need in the morning to get going.
So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
I'm gonna go ahead and pack up all the shoes that we don't need. I left one pair of shoes out for everyone, and then we're gonna move inside. I'm gonna go ahead and I've cleaned out the refrigerator. So anything that was, you know, leftover food and stuff, we got rid of the leftover food, and now I'm gonna wash all those containers, trying to get a head start on the dishes for the day. I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos, but we don't have a dishwasher at our trailer. So everything is hand washed, which actually it's not that bad. Growing up in South Africa, we never used our dishwasher. I think it was for power reasons or water reasons, but so I'm like used to washing things by hand from where we grew up. So this is not a big deal. It does actually help you to keep up on your dishes because you're not just like loading it in a dishwasher and then running it. And dishwashers can hold a lot of stuff. So when you've got to empty that thing, like you're emptying a lot of stuff. But when I'm doing the dishes by hand, we're doing lots of small loads throughout the day. So I honestly find that I keep up with my dishes and packing the dishes away a lot better at the trailer than I do at home. At home, it just seems like a lot because the dishwasher holds so many things.
It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you do.
Packing away all our water bottles and Yetis and containers that I thought would be fun to bring up for picnics that we didn't even use. I feel like that's every mom. We have so many good ideas and so many good intentions. Like I literally had so many ideas at the beginning of the summer of things I wanted to do with the kids, fun things I wanted to do with them, you know, ideas I had thought of last year, and I was like, oh, next year we're gonna do that. And it's just, sometimes I feel like there isn't enough time. There's like not enough time in a day or a week or a month or even a summer to get through all the things we want to get through. And I guess that's the hard part about life, is picking and choosing what you want to do and the things you're going to let go of for the next year.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
All right, we are getting closer to having this trailer packed up, and one of my tricks, one of my dry cleaner tricks is going to be this, of how you want to package up or pack your hanging items. So honestly, in all honesty, the reason we're doing this is because I ran out of bags to pack our hanging stuff into, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to take it off the hangers. We're just going to take everything home the way it is. So take your garbage bag, put a hole in the middle at the top, thread your hangers through, pull the bag over your clothes. Then you're going to tie the bottom of the bag, because things are going to fall off hangers. I promise you, you want the bottom of the bag tied. Otherwise, you're going to have your beautiful dresses landing on the dirty floor. So tie the bottom of your bag, and you're going to have a Jimmy DIY at home laundry dry cleaning bag. Voila, that is how I do this often, especially if like you're moving house. I know they sell the hanging clothes boxes, which we had when we moved, but you know, this is a great idea if you don't have those boxes, or if you're traveling locally by car where you can drive. Do this with your hanging stuff. Put it in a back bag, hole at the top, tie it at the bottom, and you don't have to fold your hanging things. You don't have to get them creased. It just makes things so much faster and so much easier. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chin up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into my sail, away from things I let go. Floating on the